Rosie is not in here, so you're telling me there's a chance. Are we live? Is this thing on? You bet your booty we're live. What's up, folks? It's your boy Disco. This is Big Draft Energy, and we are drafting exclusively all season long, or all off season long, I should say, on Drafters Fantasy Sports. Thank you, wonderful folks, for tuning in. Yes, we're starting early, but if we're starting early, that means one thing and one thing only. We found a lobby that filled because last night we waited forever, and I don't think it ever filled. So we got a lobby. It's full. We're here. We're ready to draft. We're ready to rock. Thank you guys for tuning in. People are going to be sliding in shortly. I'm just going to pull something up here. I got the bye weeks here. I wonder if the bye weeks are on the I have not done a single draft today, so I wonder if the bye weeks are actually on Drafters. Like it shows the bye weeks on Drafters. Great. Loving life. These guys are so good. They're so good. If you guys don't know what we're doing, I'll tell you what we're doing and where we're doing it at and how you could do it too. We are drafting here on Drafters Fantasy Sports. This is a real money draft. This is not a mock draft. Every draft we do has real money implications. As you can see on the top leftish right here, it's a $15 million 3 NFL Best Ball Championship. What does that mean? I'll tell you exactly what it means. It means that for a $15 buy-in, and we're giving away a $15 buy-in today. We're giving one ticket away for a $15 buy-in. The sports affiliate crew has been cleaning it. They've been winning all of these. Okay, we're gonna go Justin Jefferson. Before I was so rudely interrupted. Yeah. We're gonna give away a ticket tonight, $15 in value. First place wins $500,000. There's $2.5 million in total prizes for all the other placements. It's total points format. Most points wins. Best ball weekly scoring weeks 1 to 17. It is PPR. There is it's 12 teams draft. Fast and slow is available. You get to max out when you complete 150 of these drafts, and my goal is to complete 150 of these and 150 of the minis. And you're going to be like, Disco, what the hell is a mini? A mini is a $2 buy-in. First place wins $20,000. There's $100,000 in total prizes. I'm from Ontario, Canada. This is the only app that provides best ball tournaments in Ontario, Canada. So shout out to Drafters, you beautiful folks. But once again, it's a best ball tournament. If you're asking, what the hell's best ball? I got you. Best ball is the most convenient way for you to draft. You have 20 rounds to fill your roster for depth. Each week, a starting lineup is composed of the following positions. One quarterback, 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs, 1 tight end, and 1 flex. At the end of the week, the best overall performances on your roster will be submitted into your weekly matchup. So no more leaving points on the bench. No more waiver wires. No more trades. None of that garbage. Get that garbage out of here. You literally just draft and forget it unless you're winning a really, 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 really ridiculous amount of money. So if you sign up today using promo code DiscoDrafts1, I will match your initial deposit dollar for dollar up to $100. So if you put $100, guess what? You'll have $200 to use on the app. And whenever you've completed either a mini or a Drafters main, I will send you a free ticket so you can get in here as well. But tonight, the giveaway is for something completely different. Is that Kobe at my door? Oh, man. Hold on. My puppy's at the door. Kobe! No, that's Apollo. Hi, Apollo. It's a different puppy. Hi, Apollo. You want to say hi? Come here. Apollo, come here. Come here. Oh, hi, buddy. Come here. Oh, hi, Apollo. Guys, this is Apollo Creed. And Apollo Creed's a good boy. You're a good boy, huh? Apollo's a good boy. You're a superstar. Superstar, good boy. Apollo says, hello. Hi, Apollo. No watermelon for you. That was all for me, man. That was all for me. Liam says, go, go, go. Won't be drafting, but here your insider information. I appreciate that. And if we're talking about insider information coming from him, we're talking about one of the absolute homers of all homers. Hold on, I got to lock in. Let's take Saquon. I want to try something here. Yeah, we're talking about the homer of all homers, and that is the Green Bay Packers, who I think might win the Super Bowl this year, and Jordan Love might be the MVP of the season this year. I hate it because I hate the freaking Packers. I can't stand the Packers. Liam McKinnon, my brother, I miss you, man. What city are you in? How have the drafts been playing out compared to last year? Things finally chilling out for me, so you'll see me soon tomorrow. Ooh, if you're drafting tomorrow, feel free to hop on stream. I miss having you on stream. If you guys don't know, Liam is my one of my partners in this whole ordeal. He's been A1 since day one. He's the face behind the scenes. I'm the beautiful face that's here. But yeah, Hussein, what's up, brother? What's up, brother? What's up? I hate that Sketch stole that. It's like such a Canadian thing, but Sketch is like finally the right person has become famous. Let's be honest. Sketch is absolutely amazing. Jackie Armstrong, is that you? I love you, man. Wendy, great show last night. Her singing was absolutely incredible. I don't know who she is, but she was remarkable. Her singing was phenomenal. I was cooking a steak and being serenaded at the same time. It was a good time. We're back on the clock. Let's see if we can do. No, Devontae Smith went super early, so that's out the window. Do we take Debo in the third, or do we take Cooper in the third? Let's take Cooper Kupp in the third. So we went with Justin Jefferson in our first pick. We were drafting at the 105. With our second round pick, we took Saquon. With our third round pick, we took Cooper Kupp. I'm freaking fired up for football season, man. I tweeted this the other day. Like, give me what was that? The backup quarterback for the Chicago Bears last year. What was his name? Give me him against Bryce Young Thursday Night Football. I'd love it. I'll never complain ever again. Honestly, I will watch any football game from here on out with a smile on my face. Maybe not preseason. Definitely not the CFL. Shout out to the CFL. I don't watch the CFL. I don't really watch basketball. I don't watch hockey. I don't watch anything. I'm so locked into football and NFL football and NFL fantasy football that nothing else matters. Nothing really matters at this point. But yeah, I'm fired up for football too, Hussein. Lee McKinnon says NFC North is the dark horse. I'm telling you, I know people think it'll be the AFC's year. I mean, it has been. It has been the AFC's year quite frequently. More often than not, it's been the AFC's year. Who was the last NFC champion? Was it it was the Rams, right? It was the Rams. Yeah. Wendy's laughing. Songbird. Her name was Janelle Richardson. If you guys have not watched that stream, and if you guys don't follow the TSA, the sports affiliation, shame on you, because they are a group of great, like-minded individuals who love talking sports, and they're just such positive people and phenomenal, wonderful people. Shout out to the sports affiliate. You guys are all absolutely beautiful people, and I'm very excited to meet you guys at the Fantasy Football Expo. Yeah, Disco is going to be in Canton, Ohio on August 9th to the 11th. No earlier, no later, because we are on a time construct, but I will be there. I assure you I will be there. Greg has been absolutely phenomenal to me. Shout out to JC for introducing me to the gang. Tip's been wonderful. Like this is how I know Greg's a big deal. The founder and the organizer of the Fantasy Football Expo, he sent me a DM today. He's like, "Hey, so you come to the Fantasy Football Expo? Anything you need to know, any questions you have, you let me know. I'm the organizer. My name is Bob Lung." I'm like, "Damn, man, Greg's got connections." I can't wait, man. I'd love to meet all of you, and hopefully I get to hang out with you. I'm definitely going to try to find a shawarma spot so I can take JC to finally have a proper. JC, this entire time, God bless his soul, he thought that a euro or a gyro, whatever you guys want to call it, proper terminology, proper way to pronounce it is euro. He thought that a euro was a shawarma. He's like, "Yeah, I don't like cucumbers in my stuff." I'm like, "That's tzatziki, bro. That's tzatziki." Yeah, he hasn't had a proper shawarma, so I'm excited to introduce him to a shawarma. My treat, JC, if you're watching, whenever you watch. The Dynasty Den. What's up, Dynasty Den? Got Celts though? Yeah, I do have the Celtics. I did have the Celtics to win it all. I had Purdue to win it all in the NCAA men's championship. So close. I had them at plus 850 too. So close. I also got the Dodgers, and I got the Packers this year. I got the Packers. Wendy, we're nice. Oh, we're back on the clock. I'll catch up in 1 second. Okay. We're going to take Pacheco. If you guys don't know, Pacheco is one of my favorite running backs coming into this season. I think he has easily top 5 potential, but potentially RB1 potential as well. I said potential way too many times. The reason why I like him so much is year 1, sure, he had 16 targets. Year 2, he had 44 targets. Year 3, which is the year that's coming up, there's no Jerick McKinnon, and Jerick McKinnon took over that role, and there's no real competition in that backfield. We know that they got some speedsters finally out there, and I'm not talking about Rashee Rice because like his speedsterness is something completely different. Sorry, I had to. But they got Xavier Worthy, they got Hollywood Brown. So safeties are going to have to play honest, and they're going to see cover 2 a lot. And when I'm talking about cover 2, means he's going to face less defenders in the box. So I love Isaiah Pacheco a whole lot. Isaiah Pacheco is one of my favorite players this year. And Patrick Mahomes in round 5 is absolutely crazy. The fact that this guy, pick 40, has Travis Kelce, and pick 57 has Patrick Mahomes, I love it. Last year, I hated it. Last year, you would not see me drafting Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes. This year, all I want is to draft Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes based off where they're going in ADP. So I love what this guy's doing. Breece Hall, Devontae Adams, Deebo Samuel, Travis Kelce, Patrick Mahomes, and it could be a guy, it could be a girl. I don't know. Let's catch up with what Wendy said. She said, your family now. I know, your family too. You'll be there. Awesome. You look through this year's game schedule. Absolutely. As of now, there's a couple games in Florida that I want to go to in November. In November. The one that I really want to go to is November 23rd against the Dolphins. Patriots play the Dolphins. I really want to go to that one. Hussein says, no, shawarma is the best. You're absolutely right, man. It's the very best. I love shawarma. And it's not like, don't get the stuff that's on the spit. You know what I mean? You got to get a shish taouk. Shish taouk is fire. I'm hungry. Y'all. All I had today was a couple egg sandwiches. And then I worked all day, and then I came home. Didn't have time to cook or eat my ribeye. I got a ribeye waiting for me. But I did have some watermelon. So I'm starving. Marvin, so bear with me if everything revolves around food. I'm 6'8", 320 pounds. Forgive me. Liam says, brother, about to restart Greek versus Turkey war with the Euro tick. My bad. Okay. I'll take Anthony Richardson. I liked him a lot last year, and then Justin Herzig came on the stream. Shout out to Justin Herzig. Yes, I'm name dropping. And he said Anthony Richardson has like the tools to be not like the best quarterback on the field, but the best fantasy football quarterback, especially if you're getting, 6 points per rushing touchdown, right? He said something like Anthony Richardson is Derrick Henry. He's got Derrick Henry's build, Derrick Henry's athleticism, and he can throw the ball, which is a scary thought. And when he was healthy, dude was an explosive player. He ran well, and he also delivered the rock with more touch than I thought and anticipated. So I'm very excited for Anthony Richardson. We kind of don't have anybody stacked with him, but that's okay. It's too early for Curtis Samuel, so I'm probably not going to get him. Do I want D-Hop or Brian? I don't have any Brian Thomas, so I'll get me some Brian Thomas. I love that I could see the bye weeks now. I generally love that I could see the bye weeks now. You guys probably can't see it from this view. Yeah, I could see the bye weeks now. You guys see that? My roster right here to the right. I could see the bye weeks now. That's great. B. Kurt, what's up, brother? 2 RBs though through round 5, not gonna make it. Hey man. I think I like our start, and I'm pretty comfortable with ADP now. I would say I've mastered the ADP. I have completely mastered the ADP. I know what to expect. I know how to pivot. I cannot get sniped, and I cannot draft poorly. I'm incapable of it. Wendy, I'm going to Lions at Bears. When's that happening? Who are the Lions playing on Thanksgiving Day? Was it something stupid like the Giants? Or was the Giants playing the Cowboys? Hussein says, big draft energy. Call me Disco, brother. It's way shorter. Big draft energy. I might be able to make it to the expo this year. I'm working things out with my family and seeing if I could go for a couple of days and head back home afterwards. Well, if you come, my friend, we're hanging out because I freaking love you, Hussein. Honestly, you're one of my favorite human beings. You're such a like. I looked forward to those X spaces or Twitter spaces, whatever. I looked forward to them, and like one of the things that like always put a smile on my face, and you probably couldn't have seen my smile on my face, was you coming in with like how in pain, how much pain you were dealing with your Hussein conundrums. And yeah, man, the Hussein conundrums are absolutely incredible. But like, you're such a brilliant fantasy football mind. Honestly, you are. I look forward to the day you start making content. Let's put it that way. And if you ever need help, you know I got you, right? When he says, so the Bears and the Lions at Chicago, December 22nd, club level, so I can stay inside and watch. Nice. What's a ticket for the Bears like that cost? Because like I'm sure they're throwing, like I'm sure it's expensive now, especially with Caleb Williams and all the changes they've done there. And I think it's only getting more expensive once they revamp that stadium. Did anybody look at the stadium blueprint and like the announcement of the new stadium and all that stuff? I saw it. I'm like, wow, this looks exactly like the Las Vegas Raiders stadium. Like, so if Curtis Samuel falls to me, I am living large, my friend. I can't get enough Curtis Samuel. If I can get 100% exposure to Curtis Samuel, I will do it gladly. I feel like this Joey, Christian Watson, Curtis Samuel. Let's go. I like our start. Be Kurt. JJ, Cooper Kupp, Keenan Allen, Brian Thomas, Curtis Samuel. I think that's a pretty solid 5 wide receivers. And to have a Saquon Barkley and Isaiah Pacheco there as well, pretty gnarly. Speaking of B. Kurt, Bernie, he's one of the best fantasy football players on the planet, like literally. Like this isn't just like me boosting him or exaggerating it. He's won first in one of these tournaments, but on another site. He's one of the best fantasy football players on the planet. Last year when we had him, it was an absolute privilege. So much knowledge was shared and dropped, and he's got such a fun personality. And we've kept in touch. And on Tuesday, this upcoming Tuesday, B. Kurt will be joining us, and we'll be talking about how to utilize tools to do well in best ball. And he's such a brilliant mind. If you don't know the direction you're going in terms of how you're drafting and what you're drafting and what you want, he'll fill you in. Do I reach on 8? No, I don't reach on ADP. We'll take Sutton here. Sutton as wide receiver number 6. Yeah, I like this start. I like this start a lot. I really do like the balance we have here. Wendy says, I was gifted 2 tickets, but these seats are almost $500 a seat. Jeez, somebody must really love you. Damn. Oh, by the way, congratulations on winning that ticket. And everybody's like, oh, you know, just because Greg hopped on your show, you're kissing butt and you gave him the ticket. No, I really didn't. I showed the sports affiliate, and I'll show you guys too. Like, we do a randomizer every single time, every freaking time, because integrity is above all. And Greg won legitimately, and it was just meant to be. It really was just meant to be. And through Greg winning, and by Greg I mean Greg Kellogg, like one of the founding fathers of fantasy football. Through Greg winning, he donated his ticket to Wendy, which is pretty gnarly. So I can't wait to get you set up here on Drafter so you can use your ticket. But they're also United Club. I'm so damn blessed. What's United Club? Like, speak down to me. Speak like simpleton terms, because I'm a simpleton. Hussein says, that's one thing I'm hoping this year. I don't get messed up with injuries. Last year was such a mess. God darn. But I also enjoyed talking with you guys in the spaces because you guys know your stuff. Well, here's the thing. Everything is theoretical right now, right? And I know I'm going to miss. I know that some of my calls are going to miss, but I assure you that the work behind our calls has some of the best intentions and some really, really hard research. So, I mean, it's not for a lack of effort if we do miss. One of our misses last year, Samaje Perine, AJ Dillon, another big miss. Who's another miss? Justin Fields wasn't a horrible miss. But I did say Justin Fields and DJ Moore. DJ Moore was great last year, especially where he was getting drafted. We were bang on with a lot of players. So hopefully we're more correct this year than we were last year, and hopefully we're more correct than wrong this year as well. But thank you. It's the fancy area. Ooh. Also, congrats with the 600 subs. Thank you, man. Thank you. Greg Kellogg. What's up, brother? Honestly, if anybody else calls me Biddy, it's on site. It's a fight to the death. But Greg, you can call me whatever the frick you want, man. Honestly, you can call me whatever you want. God bless you, Greg. Thank you for tuning in, man. You're super awesome. I was just giving you your flowers. I was telling folks how you were one of the founding fathers of fantasy football. I need your honest opinion on how I'm doing in my draft. I'll pull up my roster after I make my next pick here. Hopefully we got Dallas Goedert. We got Dallas Goedert. We were going to reach on Dallas Goedert, but we waited and we got him a few picks past ADP as opposed to reaching on him and getting Greg says, you are a young big biddy. Wendy says, Greg. All right, let's look at my roster, Greg. I need your honest opinion. All right, we got Anthony Richardson at quarterback. We got Saquon Barkley, Isaiah Pacheco. We got Justin Jefferson, Cooper Kupp, Keenan Allen, Brian Thomas, Curtis Samuel, Courtland Sutton, and Dallas Goedert. How's our first 10 rounds? Hussein says, what's up, Greg? How you doing, brother? We all love Greg. Greg's good people. Greg, I was just telling the folks that we're doing a giveaway tonight. I'm trying my hardest not to curse on these streams. I want to be a good person who doesn't curse. I'll grab TJ Hawkinson. I think I'm okay at the tight end position now. So I'm good with a 2 tight end build. I might go 3 quarterbacks because of Anthony Richardson's injury situation. I hope I didn't. Okay, good. No bye week conflict between Goedert and TJ Hawkinson. So we're fine there. I just hope TJ Hawkinson's back before week 5. Honestly, great minds. Solid, but with Richardson, you might want to go 3 QB. Great minds. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, let's do a giveaway. Since I'm going to the Fantasy Football Expo and Bob Lung reached out to me and I'm excited to meet all you people. Let's put hashtag Fan Expo like this to enter our giveaway. If you guys are watching on Twitter, please hop into the YouTube because that's the only way that you can, win. That's the only way you can enter the giveaway and potentially win. I can only read the YouTube chats, but if you are watching on Twitter or X, whatever the hell you want to call it, thank you for your support. Put hashtag Fan Expo to enter the giveaway. Yeah. I saw Minnesota signed Robert Tonyan today. I saw that too. They still have Munt as well, and I was thinking about maybe getting Munt as well on all of my TJ Hawkinson builds. But like if Theo Johnson's still completely free and Eric All still completely free, it makes sense for a 3 tight end build. So I think I'm gonna go 3 tight ends. Wendy has entered the giveaway. We need more people to enter the giveaway. She can't. Oh, there we go. B. Kurt has entered the giveaway. And once again, guys, B. Kurt, he won first place on the DraftKings best ball tournament, which is absolutely incredible. He won first place, right? There's hundreds of thousands of contestants, and he had the best lineup. So with that being said, I'm very excited to announce that he's coming here on our show, and I'm so blessed. I had the founding father of fantasy football here on our show, Greg Kellogg. Shout out to you, you beautiful human, and we got another great guest in B. Kurt coming. B. Kurt says Fan Expo, he's entered the giveaway. The Dynasty Den said Fan Expo, he's entered the giveaway, or she's entered the giveaway. Greg Kellogg, Fan Expo, he's entered the giveaway for Iggy. That's impressive. Exactly, that's impressive, and that's why we do what we do. Yes, I come on here and I talk my stuff, and I do my fantasy football thing, but like at the end of the day, it would go like a really long way in Justin Herbert. Yes, please. It would go a really long way for me in the content that I provide, and just something that I can, have on my resume if I do really, really good in one of these tournaments. And that's the goal. Like, the goal is not to play money ball here and just have a lot of teams that place. The goal is every time we draft, we're trying to win first. Every single time we draft, we're trying to win first. Right now, the running back situation is very scarce. I'll be honest. We have two really strong running backs, but we are hurting at the running back position. Hopefully we can pivot, pick up some good handcuff situations, some guys who are, should be able to start, who should get some touches and some numbers. But yeah. Iggy just DM'd me. We're going to take Jalen Wright here. Just responding to Iggy. Yeah, we're live. Come enter the giveaway. Let Kendra rip. I honestly, yesterday when I was talking to Greg, I discovered that Jamal Williams is going undrafted. So I'd much rather get Jamal Williams than Kendra. And I know Kendra is going to have a much better season this year since he's not coming off the knee and he's had a full season and a full off season. But yeah. Greg has adopted Blake Corum. Greg Kellogg, Corum. Yeah, so with the Jalen Wright pick, I picked him because, one, Raheem Mostert's always banged up and he's always injured. Yes, he had a phenomenal season last year, and I'm not going to take away from anything he did. He had an incredible season. It was one for the ages. It was really nice to see him, but he still finished the season hobbled up. And then Devon Achane, also undersized, but also hobbled up, also has some bad wheels. And I know Jalen Wright coming off of a bad wheel as well, but you don't invest in a running back like Jalen Wright and not expect him to produce. When he produces, I don't know. But yeah. Greg Kellogg just followed B. Kurt. He's a great follow. And he is one of the most brilliant fantasy football minds I've ever had the privilege to just pick their brains, especially here on our show. And the fact that I get to just DM him and say random stuff and he'll just respond is super cool, super awesome. But what he does is he knows how to utilize tools to maximize his 150 entries when he maxes out these tournaments. And B. Kurt is one of the smartest people I know, and don't let it get to his head, because we do have a rivalry going right now. Last time we had him on the show, he did a lot of good explanation. He did more talking than proper drafting. So this is his redemption draft, because he didn't draft too great when he was on our stream, right, B. Kurt? It wasn't your best work. It wasn't your best work. Wendy says, I'm a Dolphins fan. I loved Mostert last year. Exactly. And there's a lot to love there, right? But we also need to be able to have a contrarian option, say Mostert or HN. One of them seems to go down, right? We know one thing and one thing only is that offense is fast and they like to run the rock, which is amazing. Greg said, you know it, Wendy, 100%. Hussein says, I'm hoping Nick Chubb is ready to rock week 2 or 3. I really enjoyed watching him in action. And I know it takes time to recover from his situation, but man, it was a free. Yeah, honestly. And he's going off the board in round 11 in these drafts. So if Nick Chubb's available in round 11, I'll take that gamble. I'll take that gamble more often than not. B. Kurt says, rockets, skies, rockets in flight. Woo! Afternoon delight. Yeah, I had to. I had to. If you know that movie reference, I love you. Just know that. I will let you know right now. I'm staying away from Mike Williams. I'm not. I'm not doing it. What is Hussein's X ID? Hussein, drop your X ID here in the. I call him Conundrum Hussein. I don't know what his X ID is though, but that's Conundrum Hussein. Jalen Polk or Troy Franklin. I'll take Troy Franklin. I'll also try to get Marvin Mims later on, so I can potentially get Bo Nix as my third quarterback late. 21 viewers. If you guys are watching on X, hop on over in here. Hop on over into YouTube so you can enter the giveaway. Essentially, you just put hashtag Fan Expo because we're going to the Fantasy Expo this year, and I can't wait to meet all my beautiful friends. Put the Fan Expo like that to enter tonight's giveaway. You know, you can be like Greg, win the ticket and donate it to a friend. But yeah, man, Fan Expo, super, super awesome. I'm excited. I'm really excited. Greg, did I tell you that Bob Lung reached out to me in a DM today saying, like, any questions you have, you let me know. And I think he also offered, I'm not going to say I think, he 100% offered to hop on my show. I was talking about me adopting Blake the Great. Gotcha. Yeah, he reached out to me. It's like, okay, I got Greg on my show once, and now like the organizer of the Fantasy Expo is in my DM saying, yeah, I'll hop on your show. Sweet. I'm so lucky, man. I'm so lucky. Honestly, I just try to keep being a good person and good things keep happening. It's pretty sweet. To enter the giveaway, hashtag Fan Expo, like this. All you got to do is type this. Type this like these beautiful folks did. Hashtag Fan Expo. Just heard that. Bob is a great guy. Seems like a wonderful person. Seems like a great person. Excuse me. Heavy hitter. Gotcha. Okay. So time to do a spiel about what we're doing and where we're doing it and how you can do it too. This is not a mock draft, ladies and gentlemen. This is a real money draft with real money implications. If you look here at the top left, we paid $15 to buy into this draft. Once your lobby fills up with 11 other individuals, so 12 in total, who've all paid the $15 to enter this room, you guys try to draft the best lineup for the entire season. There's no waiver wires, there's no trades. Best overall performances in your weekly roster will be submitted into your weekly matchup. So I'm not necessarily drafting against these folks. Like, yes, they're in my lobby, but I'm drafting against 180,000 other people to try to get the best combinations of fantasy football players in my roster so I can win $500,000 USD because I'm Canadian. So that's a lot of money for us. That's a lot of money here. $500,000 in general is a lot of money, but the fact that like it's USD, it's even better. It hurts when you like when you go and you make the deposit, when you make the deposit, but when you make the withdrawal at the end of the season, it's so nice. It's so nice. And it is best ball. Best ball format is the best way to draft. Honestly, like that way I get to do 300 plus fantasy football drafts. And then I just leave it there. I leave it there for the season. I draft and forget it. And then I see if I'm winning a crazy amount of ridiculous money. I love these best ball tournaments. It's one of the best things to ever happen because like mock drafts are overrated. Oh, don't take Roshan from me. I really want Roshan. I'm trying to get as much Roshan as possible. I don't think DeAndre Swift is going to be who we thought he was. And I think Roshan's finally going to be who we thought he was. That situation last year in Chicago was rough. I'm invested in Roshan this year, and I really like where he's falling in terms of ADP. So we got ourselves some Roshan. I will say our running back situation very weak. We have two good running backs. The rest are the other two we have are all handcuffs. Our tight ends are elite. Our quarterbacks are awesome. Our wide receivers are top notch. So I do like this draft. I see Keaton Mitchell here, another great handcuff. I'm just going to grab me as many handcuffs as I possibly can. That's a lot of money. Absolutely. It's a life-changing amount of money. And like, yes, I would love to win that for the money purposes, but like the fact that I'd have that on my resume, like a B Kurt, the fact that I'd be considered one of the world's top drafters, that's what we do this for. That's why we're here Monday to Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern time with you beautiful folks. I talked to Matt Schaff today. Matt is an old friend with Draft Sharks. He loves drafters. JJ for your third QB. This could honestly be for you fine. It makes sense. I have Hockenson and I have JJ. So great call. I was not thinking about that stack whatsoever. Great call, Greg. Thank you for your assist. That was a great call, buddy. Great call. So, Greg, in all honesty, what would you grade your draft that you did yesterday, and where would you go different if you were unhappy with the draft you did? Because I didn't think it was too bad. I thought there was a lot of lessons to be learned, and I feel like the best way to learn your lessons is baptism under fire, and I feel like you got that, and good on you. A lot of people will say, oh, you have no idea what you're talking about, what you're doing. I could draft a better team. You said, screw it. Send me the StreamYard link. I'm hopping on there and I'm drafting with Disco, and I'm gonna pick my team. And I love it. I generally love it. It was so cool to have you on the show yesterday and to pick your brain. It was absolutely awesome. Alexander Madison as a handcuff might be decent, but I'll never say that again. I promise. Is Miles Sanders gone already? There's no way Miles Sanders is gone already. Did Miles Sanders jump in ADP? Oh my God, he's just so low in ADP. That's crazy. Jamal Williams, love that. Yeah. Nobody else I want to queue up. Sorry, I was just queuing up my players. Hussein says, what is your @ on Twitter, Greg, so I can add you in there? Oh, my wife is cooking right now, and it smells so good. It's intoxicating. I'm hungry. Greg says, I would have taken a wide receiver instead of Trevor Lawrence, but you're happy everywhere else. It's good. That's good. I would say my biggest takeaway from your draft is, yes, it's important to get people you believe in, but just wait. Just wait until they're closer to ADP, because it's the people who get players who fall in these drafts past ADP that have the upper hand, rather than the ones who reach on ADP to get their guys. But I once again, I respect your draft. It could be the one. It really could. Greg's Twitter on X, and everybody who's tuning in, whether it be live or future, at Gregory L. Kellogg. You need to follow him on the X at Gregory L. Kellogg. One of the founding fathers of fantasy football, one of the most brilliant minds to ever do it. He says, you snooze, you lose. Buddy, say something nice about me. Jeez. I'm over here making you or talking you up, and you just say, you snooze, you lose. Hussein said, just followed you, my friend. I'm sure you guys are going to become best of buddies. Hussein Conundrums, especially in his dynasty or his keeper league. So fun. Maybe I'll come back to the Twitter X space one day. Maybe. I did a very brief, but I did it more for Commissioner Rhino. I love Commissioner Rhino. I really do adore that man. He asked me to stop by. I'm like, shit, I haven't done one of these in forever. I'll stop by for you though. Okay, we're queuing up our third tight end. A few names we really do like, especially at the end of the draft. The more I think about it, the more I need to start drafting Tucker Kraft. I need to start drafting Tucker Kraft way more often. Yes, Luke Musgrave on paper is the better of the two. And yes, he got banged up and dinged up, but Tucker Kraft is an absolute beast. Tucker Kraft is a monster. When the ball's in his hand, he's a monster, and he does it all. And I don't see why they wouldn't utilize two tight ends. Now, I'm not saying he's going to be tight end 1 or a top 10 tight end, but he will have his spike weeks. And in round 19, 20, that's good value. One person you will never see me drafting ever again in the history of ever, not once, like never drafting him again, is Mike Gesicki. Not Mike Gesicki. Hussein says, I'm telling you, big draft. It's Disco. Just call me Disco, brother. I'm telling you, big draft. You got to get in the spaces during when the NFL season starts. It's nice and vibes to get in there. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. But like at the end of the day, you know, I like this too. I like this too. It's I need to find the balance. I need to find the balance. I'm not writing off the Twitter spaces. If I'm invited, I will come. That's for sure. I'm not writing off the Twitter spaces. If I'm invited, I will come. But this community right here, this YouTube channel, this is my priority. You guys are my priority. Disco Ball Nation. And shout out to the sports affiliate. Like if the sports affiliate did Twitter spaces, I'd be in there. I'd be in there all the time. I would. I really would. But yeah. I'm not shutting the door on the. Once again, if I get invited, I'm there. Totally. I like what Ralph Wiggums did here. He got Justin Fields and Russell Wilson as a double stack at quarterback position. So he essentially handcuffed the starter. And like, sure, Russell Wilson, we've been told, courtesy of Mike Tomlin, that that Russell Wilson's a starter. So having a Justin Fields in case Russell Wilson stinks, and let's be honest, Russell Wilson has the potential to stink. Having both of those guys there, I really like that play. And I've been considering it and thinking about it, but there's so much late round value, so much juicy value. It's amazing. Disco, brother, I'm just playing. You could call me whatever you want, man. You're my guy. I love you, Hussein. DD, so many interpretations. Yeah, Disco Drew. I respect that, says Hussein. Yeah, man. Iggy, how's it going? What's up, Iggy? It's going great. If you want to enter the giveaway, I mean, you've already entered courtesy of Greg, but if you want to enter the giveaway again, just put hashtag Fan Expo. Let's pull up our queue here. Let's look for a third tight end. Do we want a third? Yeah. Let's take. Do I want Theo Johnson or Eric All? Let's take Theo Johnson, because the more I think about it, the more likely it is that Darren Waller is going to retire. And once Darren Waller officially retires, like Eric All's stock is always going to be where it is, right? And that's why we want to get Theo Johnson when he's free in round 20, because the moment that Darren Waller announces he retires, and I'm like 90% sure that he's going to retire. So when he does announce his retirement, Theo Johnson's value is going to skyrocket. So that's why we draft early, so we can find these values that people are sleeping on, and so we can snag them and put them on our team. So let's look at our draft. We went, let's catch up with the chat first. Disco Drafts, Disco Dave, Disco Duck, all that. Biddy. As I said, if it was anybody other than Greg, it'd be a fight. So we went with a 3-6-8-3, very standard build. Shout out to B. Kurt. He actually sent me a breakdown of the majority of roster construction and structures that the players, participants on Drafters used last year. 25% used 3-6-8-3. So to stand alone and be different, it's cool. So we go 3-6-8-3. Typically, we try to go with a 2, 5, 10, whatever. Math not working. Quarterback, we go Anthony Richardson, Justin Herbert, JJ McCarthy. I like our quarterback room. Running back, not so good. The first two names are great. The rest are handcuffs. Saquon Barkley, Isaiah Pacheco, Jalen Wright, Roshan Johnson, Dameon Pierce, Isaac Guerendo. I like Guerendo. Wide receiver, Justin Jefferson, Cooper Kupp, Keenan Allen, Brian Thomas, Curtis Samuel. Love Curtis. I can't draft enough Curtis Samuel. I really can't. Cortland Sutton, Troy Franklin, Marvin Mims. We got a little wide receiver 2-3 double stack there in Denver. One of them is going to produce. We got Dallas Goedert, TJ Hawkinson, and Theo Johnson. If my running backs were a little bit stronger, I would give my draft like an A+, but I think that's a B. That's a solid B. Burger time, y'all. Still watching on the big stream, but I got to prep my dinner. When he says, "Hey, Iggy." All right, let's do something. Let's do something. Now that our draft's over. None of them are close to filling. I would have done another draft. Here's what I'll do. We'll announce the winner. We'll announce the winner of the giveaway. Boo Boo, can you do the randomizer and tell me who won? We'll announce the winner, but I'm also queued up in the Drafters $2 mini. And I will draft with you guys off stream. I'm queued up there right now. I'm in 5 more spots. 7 out of 12. Iggy, get in there. Get in there. First and only time I ever drafted with Iggy, I had a horrible team. Horrible draft. Boo Boo, who won? BB. We're still waiting. Babe, this is okay. I'll do it myself. Okay. She gave it to me. Sorry. She gave it to me. All right. I got to scroll up to find the name. And I believe this is like, correct me if I'm wrong, this is the first time this guy stopped by, so it's nice. All right. The Dynasty Den has won our Drafters ticket giveaway. To claim your ticket, and to any other winners who haven't claimed their tickets, and I believe there's only one other winner who hasn't claimed their ticket. To claim your ticket, just shoot me a DM on the X space. You can find me at Big Draft Energy or Big Drafters HQ, one or the other. I'll pop up. You'll see my logo. We're there, and what a fun show! What a fun show! Iggy says, "Let's go Dynasty Den." And you're in there. Sweet. I'm looking forward to drafting with you again, buddy. Really am. All right, folks. I'm going to go eat a ribeye steak. I've been having New York strips the last few days. But tonight, Papa wanted ribeye. I need that marbling. And if you don't, like, cast iron's cute and all, it's fine. But, like, if you don't have one of those, like, stainless steel, like, frying pans and you don't like it, you're doing it wrong. You're doing it all wrong. You really are. Stainless steel is the only way to go. I can't wait to post the perfect sear on that ribeye. Salivating. I hope y'all are hungry. I'm very hungry. Iggy, Greg, JC, you guys coming with me for some shawarma at the expo? I can't wait to meet you guys in person. Like, I promise you, I'm going to pick all of you up and give you a massive bear hug. Like, the massivest bear hug. It's going to be great. And, like, I can't wait. I love you guys. Love you folks. Shout out to all of you beautiful people. We'll be back tomorrow night, and we'll do another giveaway tomorrow night because I'm feeling generous and very happy. And yeah, God is good. Yeah. Takes a village. I love my village. I appreciate y'all. See you tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern time. And then we're off for the weekend. All right? Peace, y'all.